Hey, what's up, guys? Jason Delgado here, writer for Film Threat and Friends of Comic Cons. I'm gonna review a new movie for you today that just came out. Uh, yeah, we're gonna talk about The Flash. Uh, but on my mind, besides that, uh, I'm excited. I'm gonna take my son to go see Across the Spider Verse in a minute for the first time. He's never seen it. I've seen it once. I loved it. Amazing movie. But yeah, I'm going to talk about The Flash right now. Um, so growing up, I loved reading comic books. I always read Marvel and DC. But DC, of course, Batman. Everyone loves Batman. He was my favorite there. But other than Batman, it was The Flash for me. I loved Barry Allen. I loved the race he had with Superman, where he beat Superman in a race. Um, Yeah, and the thing to me about Barry Allen, he was a serious guy. He had a tragic past that the movie goes through. But this movie, they take Barry Allen and they give him Wally West's personality as a jokester. And it always feels weird to me because that's not who Barry Allen is in the comics. Most people won't care, they don't read the comics, but it just throws me off a little bit as a comic book fan. Like, why are you turning Barry Allen into Wally West? But um, Ezra Miller, who plays Barry Allen, does a good job with what he's given. Although the script is very jokey, and it's a lot of awkward jokes that don't really land. It didn't land for the audience, didn't land for me. They just feel awkward, and it gives the movie this kind of Thor: Love and Thunder vibe, where you've got all this odd humor that's just throwing people off between the serious nature of the movie. Because there's a lot of drama in the Flash too. There's tragedy, and yeah, I feel like the weird jokes just kind of take away from that. Um, yeah, let me show you something here. Here's my editor, Alan Ing from Film Threat. Here's his review right here. He enjoyed the movie more than I did. Yeah, he was really into the Flash. Um, my review will be coming out soon for Friends of Comic Cons. Um, but I liked the movie. It just it was so hyped up. I saw so much hype online about this one of the greatest superhero movies ever. That this is the huge movie of the summer. It was just okay to me because of that tonal problem that I mentioned. And also Chris Gore mentioned during the live stream, the Film Thread live stream, that he doesn't see Ezra Miller's character, the jokester, as being a good leading character. He feels he's better as a secondary character, and I think I think I agree with that. Even though Ezra does a great job of pulling off, there's two Barry Allens in the movie because of time travel. This is DC's kind of version of a Back to the Future uh, type of superhero movie. Kind of copies elements from that, and Ezra Miller does a good job of playing the two different Barrys. Um, but it it doesn't feel original. It it's uneven. The first half is kind of whatever, you know. And oh, the CGI is terrible. Some of the worst CGI that I've seen in a long time, and I've seen a lot of movies. It feels, if you've ever been to one of those advanced movie screenings where the special effects aren't finished yet, it feels a lot like that, which is crazy because this is a huge movie. It's supposed to be, the biggest movie of the summer, and it feels like the effects aren't completed. Uh, yeah. So I was very disappointed with that. Especially, I saw Transformers: Rise of the Beasts a week before, which it's not a great movie. I enjoyed it for what it is, but the effects were amazing. The Transformers look so good, and the Flash can't get it. Can't get it together. Um, it's just weird. But um, yeah, and there's a running joke about Eric Stoltz being the Marty McFly of Back to the Future in in this universe that the Flash travels to. Uh, it's a funny little running gag, but and if you know the story behind it, the history, how Eric Stoltz completed uh, just about completed filming for the movie when he was fired from it because he just wasn't nailing Marty McFly the way they wanted to. Um, yeah, but even that joke in the Flash, there's a comedian Gary Goldman who back in December I saw his tour with my wife, and he was doing a hilarious joke about Eric Stoltz in Back to the Future, how his therapy, how crazy his therapy must be, and how much he probably hates the success of that movie. Um, but there's cool cameos in the Flash. People from the past, dead people, people who are supposed to play certain characters. It's cool to see them, but they're also terrible CGI when they do show up. So it's kind of like, um, but the Flash does have a heart. It's got a dramatic heart. It's about family, about wanting to bring someone back who you've lost, and a lot of people can relate to that. Uh, but because of the odd humor, it took away the dramatic effect for me. I didn't feel uh, that drama when the moment comes near the end of the movie. I've heard other people say they cry. I didn't really feel much because of the way the movie was. So in the end, I give the Flash 3.5 hot sauce packets out of 5. It's got some cool stuff. You gotta love Michael Keaton as Batman again. Although they recycle his old lines from the Tim Burton movies, that feels kind of weird. But it is cool to see him back on the screen. He's the best thing about the Flash. I feel like I like the little cameos, but yeah. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. You know, uh, be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks.